How's it going, Kumi Gang, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing awesome. Now, I hope you guys are also excited for Season 1 of Black Ops 6 because that is coming in just a few short days. Today's video, I just kind of wanted to hang back, kind of kick back a little bit and relax with you guys and talk about some things coming. And even though Season 1 is coming with Black Ops 6, this is also when we're integrating Black Ops 6 into Warzone. So I'm going to be starting to make Warzone videos again. I haven't because I've just been bored of it and it's just been stale. And Black Ops 6 is new and fun, at least besides all the desync issues. But it's almost time to get back into Warzone and Resurgence, so get excited for that. Let's go ahead and hop into the video, and we're going to talk about some cool things that are coming with Season 1 and pertaining to the shotgun category, and one is of course a new shotgun. And if you know anything about Treyarch CODs from Black Ops 4, we're going to be getting a full auto shotgun, and that's always been the pattern. They always unleash a new full auto shotgun early on. It was the case with Black Ops 4 and the Rampage, with Black Ops Cold War and the Street Sweeper, and now we're getting the Maelstrom. This is a full auto shotgun with good range and handling, high recoil, and a large hip spread. What this weapon lacks in power compared to other shotguns, it makes up for with its rapid fire, full auto capabilities. Its heavy recoil and large hip fire spread require getting up close to the enemy, but within its effective range, it's devastating. Consider equipping the Overkill wildcard to pair this shotgun with a mid-range weapon for greater versatility. When moving into tight spaces, swap to the full auto shotgun and let loose. So of course it's a full auto shotgun. It's probably going to be the usual very kind of low damage, but it's got a really fast fire rate, so it's pretty easy to use. And typically that's just a pattern of how they balance it out, and it makes sense. I hope they introduce some other kind of mechanics where maybe hip firing does less damage or aim down sights does more damage, something like that to make it a little more interesting and a little bit more rewarding for people who have aim and have good aim. You can unlock this at level 34 once it comes out, and this isn't going to be at launch. I do want to point out this is a mid-season weapon, and it also looks like it's getting a lot of standard attachments: muzzle, barrel, underbarrel, magazines, rear grip, stock, all that kind of stuff, and fire mods. So maybe this will also have rapid fire and maybe recoil springs. We'll just have to wait and see until that comes out in probably another 2 months or so. And hopefully it'll have slug rounds. I'm sure it will because the other two shotguns of Black Ops 6 do, but it'd be fun to relive the days of the Jack 12 with slug rounds that were so good after you learned how to use them. They were so much fun. I would like to see a slug shotgun like that again, the full auto ones that are very high risk, high reward. That would be really cool to see. We'll just have to wait and see when it comes out. But again, this is a mid-season reward, but it's something to get excited about. Now, another thing to get excited about for that a lot of people are also upset about is the return of special weapon attachments. This is kind of like aftermarket parts in a way, but it's more just like interesting weapon attachments. It's not quite the same thing. This is the Black Ops 6 equivalent. And the first thing on the list coming at launch with Season 1 is Dragon's Breath. And of course, a lot of people on Twitter are just freaking out. It's kind of funny because Dragon's Breath typically makes the gun worse. It does make it kind of where it's like typically just hard to see, which that's my only complaint with Dragon's Breath is I don't like being blinded by it. I think that could definitely do some tuning, but Dragon's Breath usually is just kind of fun. And if you've seen John Wick 4, then you probably love Dragon's Breath. But anyway, at launch, we're getting 12 gauge Dragon's Breath. Add some heat to your shotgun blast with incendiary rounds comprised of magnesium sparks that stick to and burn enemies over time. Equipping the 12 gauge Dragon's Breath fire mod prevents using barrel attachments, but the trade-off is well worth it when seeking a fiery finish. So it seems like just based off the small description, it's going to be a damage over time thing, which is no surprise. We've had that for a while. So we'll just have to see. It's probably going to be that whole either 10 to 20 to 30 points per tick of burn damage. We'll have to see how it plays out in both Black Ops 6 multiplayer and Warzone. It's worth noting as well too that this blocks your barrel attachment. So specifically on something like the pump, the Marine SP, you won't be able to use the long barrel attachment to get your good one-shot range. So we'll just have to see how it balances out. Maybe this gives you more consistency up close, but it hurts your one-shot kill range and you can't equip a barrel. But if you're like within that 5-7 meter range, it's pretty consistent compared to the base ammo, but you just lack range and versatility. So we'll have to see how it plays out. But yeah, this is something to get excited about, of course. I know a lot of people love Dragon's Breath, but a lot of people also hate it. And again, I'm sure it'll be available on both or at least all three shotguns when the third one comes out. We'll just have to wait and see. And those are the two things I really mainly wanted to talk about with Season 1 coming. We're getting new guns, of course. I could go over the blog in more detail, but I'm not going to do that because it'll make the video super long, although I'm not opposed to it either. So maybe one day I'll do more comprehensive videos like that. If you think that's a good idea, let me know in the comments. But of course, as always, I want to know down below in the comments, what do you guys think about the new shotgun coming, the Maelstrom? Are you nervous about it being overpowered? What about Dragon's Breath? Are you looking forward to it? Or are you more on the side of, I really don't want to see Dragon's Breath in a COD game ever again? Just let me know down below in the comments whatever your thoughts are. And with all that being said, guys, I will see you in the next video, probably in Season 1. So I'll see you then.